As a running back, it's very likely that you're going to get hit every play almost. Does that ever scare you?
No.
Why not?
I'm used to it. I've been doing it, my whole life. It's what I signed up for. It's a position I love. I feel like you got to be a little bit crazy to some extent to play running back, knowing that you're going to get hit every day, knowing the injuries that can come with it. But I love it, and there's nothing else I want to do.
Big play threat, got great vision, balance, body control. Looks like a few of these Big Ten running backs that we've had around here.
Here's one of their exciting new pieces. Nolan Ray breaks the tackle.
Nolan Ray being a young, talented freshman.
I think we'll be a guy that people take notice to this year.
What are the first things that you think about when you hear the words running back?
Tough, hits every play. Whether you have the ball or not, you're blocking, you're getting hit. Speed, agility, we got to do a lot of things that sometimes I feel like get overlooked with the position, but if you really sit and pay attention to a running back, there's a lot of things that we're doing that are special.
Why did you choose to be a running back?
Really, my dad, he played D1 in the MAC conference. He was a running back, so just growing up, that's kind of what he always was doing drills with me and things like that, and that's kind of what he had me doing. And I fell in love with it. I played a little bit of defense. I played on the line at one point when I was younger, but I always wanted the ball in my hands.
How would you describe your running style?
I feel like I'm a little bit of a mix of an elusive back, but at the same time, a lot of people might not look at me as a power back, but I weigh a lot compared to a good amount of running backs, at the college level. So I feel like I can do everything. I wouldn't say running through somebody is my first choice because I like to make people miss.
Okay, what goes through your mind before the snap when you know you're getting the ball? Is it quiet or is it a million miles an hour?
I mean, definitely a little bit of both. You kind of gotta calm your mind down, make sure you don't get happy feet. You might mess around and slip, but you don't hear anything. You don't hear the crowd. It's just you thinking about your assignment and kind of envisioning what you're gonna do with this play with the ball.
What does a day in your life look like?
Wake up about 8 o'clock, get some food in me, go to Phyx, work out. Usually come home, get some more food, fuel my body. I may stretch or get on a game with my friends or go hang out with people, maybe rest. Always stretching, making sure my body feels right, just making sure I have mental clarity, removing any confusion, maybe clearing up things that I wasn't sure about during the week to make sure when the game comes I'm ready to go and I can play full speed. Lay down, watch some YouTube, and just kind of make sure I'm eating right throughout the day and stretching and get ready to do it again the next day.
In the off-season specifically, how do you physically prepare yourself?
Just a lot of working out and running, making sure I'm getting my wind back, getting my conditioning right, making sure I'm getting stronger, getting more flexible, just increasing my numbers in the weight room. It's really important.
On the flip side of that, how do you relax?
Really, just a lot of YouTube and just, maybe cooking a good meal and just laying down or sitting and watching something that I like to watch and eating that. Getting on the game with my friends kind of relaxes me too. We just kind of get on there and talk, play 2K or something like that. So, yeah.
What's your favorite thing to cook?
I make steak, a lot of chicken, a lot of pasta. I like to cook salmon a lot too, though. Probably salmon is probably my favorite.
During the off-season, what does your mental preparation process look like? And then during game week, does that differ at all, or is it very similar?
I mean, it's definitely a lot more intense and stressful during the week just because, I'm going at it every day. I go over, my playbook and things like that in the off season, but I say working out kind of takes precedent over the playbook. Both are important during the off season, but I kind of get my workout out. That kind of helps relax me, and then I might lay down and just go look at my playbook. Whereas during the season, it's like every day I'm in meetings, so it's just kind of in the forefront of my mind. and you don't work out as intensely, of course, during the season as you do in the off season.
As a D1 athlete, you have a lot on your plate to balance, not only being a football player, but also going to school. How do you try and strike that?
It's just a lot of time management. It's something you got to learn. Going to such a, I would say, a tough high school kind of helped me learn that at an early age, maybe earlier than some guys, but obviously, college is different. So just having those skills going into it, learning time management, making time for schoolwork, football, social life. It's just all about time management. That's important.
How would you say you positively impact the team culture in Maryland?
I just say anybody who comes with hard work at Maryland, they're going to accept you, with open arms. We got a great close-knit brotherhood in the locker room. Everybody pushes each other. If you're slacking, somebody's going to let you know and bring you with them. So I just think by bringing hard work, not even necessarily having that vocal part yet, but just being able to show by example, that's something that the guys have, appreciated. And that's something that we all try to do. And, we're really close. So if you may be having an off day, you can lean on the guy next to you and he's going to bring you with him. I'm definitely more of a show by example type of guy. I'm not really one of the more vocal leaders. That's kind of something that, as I get older, I'm trying to work on being more vocal, because that's never really been me. I'm more of a just put the work in and, people kind of follow and just kind of respect that and kind of look at that. The vocal side of things is something that I think I can add, to myself.
You say that there's any point in the season besides like the season opener where you're 100% healthy?
I don't think anybody's 100% healthy as the season goes on. I mean, it's just part of the game that we play. It's brutal, but it's just about maintaining how close to that 100% can you be once you have that last game. And that's what sets you apart, and that's where the daily rehab, the daily deposits come in, taking care of your body.
What's the mental side behind rehab and trying to get back to your best? Can you talk us through that process?
I mean, you always got to, do a little bit of rehab after the season, just kind of build back up what was broken down over the course of a long season. But I mean, just, patience, and it's just a grind every day. You got to make a daily deposit, and a lot of people aren't willing to do that, and that's why a lot of people, don't succeed, or you see things happen with their body. They just don't put in the time. So it's really just all about time.
Okay, what do you have to say to people who might doubt your ability to sustain a career at the next level?
I mean, that's always a question with running backs, longevity, but I think the amount of time that I'm going to put into my body, continue to put into my body, the things I've learned about taking care of my body, I think stuff like that will speak for itself.
Do you ever think about what kind of legacy you want to leave behind? Brother Rice fans, Maryland fans, anyone?
Not really. I don't really think about legacy. I kind of just, go out there and work as hard as I can every day and put the work in. And I think when you have the success from the hard work, then the legacy and all that will follow. You don't really need to focus on that. The main thing you need to focus on is ball.
What do you want people to remember about how you play?
Efficiency. Even if there's not a whole lot there, being able to make something happen, I think that's something I want people to be able to take from my game, something that I think I'm very capable of when I watch my film.
What are you looking to prove this upcoming season?
I want the people to watch the games, to see what I've seen, see what my teammates have seen, see what my coaches have seen, and get a real opportunity to display what I feel I'm capable of.
Last year, season opener against UConn, first carry of the year, you took a 48 yards to the house. Can you walk us through that play?
Got the handoff, I made a cut left, got up to the second level, made two guys miss, got up to the third level and made a couple more guys miss. And after that, I couldn't think about anything or hear anything. I was just looking at the end zone and making sure I got in there.
What would you tell your 14-year-old self, freshman Nolan, walking through the halls at Rice, who dreamed of being in the position you're in right now?
Just keep going. Everything matters. What you do off the field matters. What you eat matters. How you sleep matters. How you take care of your body matters. And just everything. And just keep going and keep football the main thing.
What can we expect from Nolan Ray this year?
We're just gonna have to wait and see.